I'm back! Hello! I haven't uploaded for a very long time and I'm very sorry about that. It is currently New Year, so it is like literally the New Year it's been like an hour. This intro is very unplanned. I'm just doing it because my boyfriend and our roommate, they are walking the dog right now, so I did just have some free time right now. Also, you may have realized that I am in a new space, which is odd since my very last video was a apartment makeover. So being in a new apartment right now doesn't really seem logical, but we've been living in Vienna and that is the apartment you saw me do the makeover in. But then we moved back to Germany, something happened, I became homeless for a while, and then we found this new place where we are living right now. So yeah, it has been crazy and I would have loved to show you, but this little sucker right here, my very lovely 6 terabyte hard drive, didn't survive the moving. So everything is gone now. I filmed a video about, oh my god, where did I put it? Wait, how I made this, which is a sign I found on the side of the road, and then I just painted all the nail polish colors I ever owned on top of it because I couldn't get rid of the nail polish bottles of nail polishes that I don't use anymore without giving my collection like a forever home in my art. But the really nice video I made about this is now gone. It was also supposed to be my face reveal, but yeah, well, it didn't really go as planned. Anyways, I'm very much so not good with intros, but enjoy watching me creating my boyfriend's Christmas gift. Yeah.
Well then, step 1 is to gear up to keep out the cold and the COVID. Then grab your doggo and make your way outside, where you will be hit with the beauty of city winter. Yeah. So, stop! Schnee? Now, since it is the cold times, one walk through the park is enough to lose daylight, and you will have to tie up your fluff outside in the dark to buy a single toothbrush that you promised to your roommate. Hi Jojo, guck mal, was ich geholt habe. And she's immediately attached to the next random piece of metal, as the main quest of today is to find a black hat. Now, where could that thing be? Spoiler, nowhere. Literally everything in here has print on it, so you left your dog sitting in the rain for no reason at all. Hey, Jojo! If you're an introvert like me, you wouldn't even go downtown to get a single item even without COVID, so resort to online shopping instead and treat yourself to some new embroidery yarn while you're at it. You know, shipping was fast when you're still wearing the same nail polish once the package arrives. Similarly, it is a telling sign of procrastination if that has changed at the time you are actually starting the project. Speaking of time... Okay, no time to clean all the depression mess, there is work to do. Grab your graphic tablet, hook it up to your PC and find the image you would like to attach to the headwear. In this specific circumstance we are attempting this logo because my boyfriend is a unique type of nerd and I have never done embroidering before, aside from a single very crooked flower when I was like 7 or something. Anyways, work smart, not hard, and transfer the design, which ideally is open source and therefore legal to use, to some paper. Rummage through your crafting hoard and practice your unicorn searching skills, while listening to Rachel Old's critique of Gabby Hanna's poetry book, although you neither have any particular interest in poetry nor followed Gabby's content since her early storytime days. Step 6, or wherever we're at right now, take out the hat and start thinking about how to exactly do this. Like, if the hat stretches when worn, will the design be distorted when stitched on while the fabric is relaxed? But embroidering while dealing with a styrofoam skull in the way may not be the best idea either. Time to contemplate while watching a last-minute tutorial. Now this is the moment where you remember that when you were 7 years old you actually had an embroidering hoop, which may or may not still exist up by the loom. It is not. Oh well, no risk, no fun, so grab yourself a needle, some baby powder, a brush and pink spray paint. Test run to see whether this would work as a stencil transfer. No, that is way too aggressive.
As I've always said, is this
Oh hey, the internet went down again.
kind of crap to what we've captured?
Yay, my entertainment is back. Softly tap the baby powder onto the head to reveal a good enough guide where to stick your needle. Isn't that beautiful?
Oh, yeah.
And now for the best part. Struggling with packaging. Victory! There are 2 shades of pink in here and a quick check settles which one it will be. The brighter one, obviously. Wow, this is sturdy. 10 out of 10, would use again. And will now use for the very first time, so get the tiny pointy metal stick and, no. Get another tiny no, not that one either. Okay, the first one was the one all along. Closing the door, and don't forget to wrap yourself tightly in your safety blanket. New video, this time by Young Dumb Honeybun, and pushing in the threading aid because nobody wants to fight with yarn. Get yourself a good length, loop the end and really think about where to start embroidering. The actual process, I guess, is rather self-explanatory. Just poke the fabric wherever you want the sparkly yarn to start, and then again where you want it to stop. Secure it in the back and then just do it over and over and over and over again to build a shape. And here comes your boyfriend to disturb your flow because he needs something from the room. Moment. Just imagine a crafting area all to yourself. Okay. One day, my little butterfly, one day. Well, there's still a lot of ground to cover, so while being creative, I recommend listening to Simply Podlogical, a Simply Nailogical podcast. What I do not recommend, though, is taking a break to cuddle with your dog, because it may actually result in you getting clawed in the eye. Okay. Ja, genau, jetzt kommt wieder an. Und ich hab doch gesagt, nicht mit der Pfote ins Gesicht, du blöde Kuh. Alter. At this point it is getting quite late, which you can tell by the fact that you need more string, but the threading aid is nowhere to be found, even though it was here just moments ago. Congratulations, you cleaned the entire corner for nothing! It was caught up in your blanket. Still not done yet, huh? Well, remember this vaguely. The vaguely unicorn-related story back in 2013, when you were living in Peru and visited the Santa Catalina Monastery in Arequipa to find a tiny unicorn in the depiction of a biblical creation story. That was fun. Or when you found this random TV channel in Belize at one time that ran the last unicorn in an endless loop. Yeah. What great unicorn-containing stories you have to offer. Whoop, and here comes your boyfriend again. Entschuldigung, sir. Okay. Gosh, don't give up now. You can do this. Just keep listening to some random fact-themed videos and keep going. Also, yes, I now do have to bring up every single channel I watched while making this hat, because it would be unfair otherwise. This was the last one though, so you know you are reaching the completion of this unicorn, which apparently is also exactly when your phone's battery will decide to run low. So... After some off-screen cleaning up of thread ending and a very necessary good night's sleep, you can now marvel at your creation. That's also how you know that your bangs need a trim again. Now, is this perfect? I honestly don't know. Like, the design does kinda sorta distort a little bit, but I'm honestly not mad at it. The embroidery is quite strong and structurally sound, and I guess that is all you could have expected from this. Now, since it is already Christmas Eve, and in Germany it is the tradition to get your gifts at the 24th, there really is no time to lose. So wrap your stuff up, make it look kinda cute, and off you go.
Alright, I have to make this brief. I'm ready to go for Christmas. We are celebrating with my in-laws, and I am genuinely very happy how it turned out. Maybe I shouldn't have picked such a teeny tiny design for my first time embroidering. Yeah, I'll let you know what he thinks.
Ihr habt auch ein Weihnachtsgeschenk in eurer E-Mail. E-Mail? In eurer NCTQ-E-Mail. Das ist ein Weihnachtsgeschenk. Zu Corona-Zeiten muss man digital verschenken. Okay. Zufliegen. Boah. Korrekt, ja. Danke. Hast du die selbst gemacht?
Ja.
Echt?
Mhm.
Selbst gemacht?
Gestickt. Und ich war so, hallo.
Einhorn. Danke, Bibi. Nice.
Merry Christmas to everybody who celebrates, and happy holidays to everybody who does not. Let's hope that this year ends in a little happier way than, you know, it started and continued to be. Yeah, anyway, see you next year, or maybe see you for my birthday, which is still this year, so we'll see. I try to be more creative now that I have a home base, and now that I have medication and therapy and diagnosis. It was a interesting year, but yeah. Bye.